What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a new video today. In this box, I have the new candy corn G Fuel flavor. I'm going to be unboxing it, taking a look at it, taste testing it, and also comparing it to real candy corn and trying it in water and milk. So make sure to stick around, ladies and gentlemen. I am very excited for this. A lot of people seem to be grossed out by it. Some people are like, I don't know about candy corn. A few people have already tried it before me and they say it is absolutely amazing. So I don't know what to think, ladies and gentlemen, but we are going to open this. We are going to taste it and I'll let you guys know what I think. Now, before we continue with the video, I want to say thank you everybody for using code SHOCK. Obviously, we had a ton of people use code SHOCK for the candy corn. Thanks for tweeting me about that. And then we also are having a ton of people tweeting me for the XQC, the Spooky Juice release. So thank you guys for picking up the dark XQC collector's box. And on the 20th, we're having a brand new flavor inspired by FaZe Rug. I'm gonna make a video on that as well very soon, so look out for that. But today, we are putting our focus on this candy corn flavor. Let's go ahead and open it up. I'm making sure I'm getting the freshest, most accurate taste. So I've got the most generic candy corn that most people have had. I've got some here. I put them in here because I tried them a few days ago. Now I also have the darker version. I think this is a chocolate one. And then I have, of course, your regular candy corn right here. And then I also have the pumpkin one. But I'm just going to refresh myself real quick with one of these before we get on with the video. And to me, very vanilla, caramel, and marshmallow. You know, that's kind of what I'm getting. And that's what G Fuel says this flavor is supposed to taste like. It's supposed to be a marshmallow, vanilla, caramel flavor. So let's go ahead and open this box up, ladies and gentlemen. And then here we go, guys. Oh, what? I didn't get a Halloween sticker with my Halloween flavor. Come on, man. That's all right. But we have the candy corn flavor here, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, man, I gotta say, G Fuel, I do like the tub art. I really like it. I think they did a good job on it. I'm really digging this tub art. And I just gotta say, G Fuel, I appreciate you. I appreciate that you guys went out of your way to make a themed flavor about the holiday. G Fuel usually doesn't go too insane. They've done reskins, but they've never done like a Halloween inspired flavor only. So I'm excited for a Halloween only inspired flavor. Like, this flavor is inspired by Halloween. So thank you, G Fuel, for definitely making this. I really do appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get a close-up of this, guys. So here we go, guys. This is the candy corn tub. So we've got this awesome candy corn text here, and they actually changed all of these. So if you take a look, we've got energy. Let me get a close-up of that. We got energy. We've got focus. That's like an owl. We've got endurance. That's a spider. We've got reaction, and that one's a cat. And then we've also obviously got the candy corn man here. It's not just a candy corn. He's obviously been turned into a character. And then we've got like this graveyard in the back with all the trees, bats, and crows and stuff like that. And is that the Grim Reaper? I don't think so. And more stuff like that. I love the tub art. We've got another crow here. I am just loving this tub art, guys. And it's released on time. So G Fuel, shout out to you for getting this out on time. It looks like this is a brand new tub. 15 calorie, new formula. If you guys want to take a look at the label, feel free to do so. This is the label here if you guys want to take a peek at it. There it is. Not noticing any like unique ingredients that stick out to me or something like that. Now, I have had a few people that have tasted this already. They got it a little bit earlier than me because they live in New York and stuff. And also, I ordered the collector's boxes, and those haven't even been picked up by USPS yet in New York. So I don't know what's going on. Only the tubs seem to have shipped so far. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Let's go ahead and open this up. And like I was saying, I've had some people tell me that this tastes just like Orange Vibe to them. So I don't know what's going on there, but we're going to open this up and take a look. And people ask also, how do I open my G Fuel so cleanly? I don't know. All I do is put my fingernails in there, and I just do that, and that's it. And then we've got the top sealant here. Gonna open that up. And then there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's got a light orange tint to it. All right, let's smell this candy corn G Fuel. Wow, okay. Yeah, I mean, it does have sort of, I think the vanilla and the caramel is sort of tasting like a vanilla creamsicle a little bit. I think that's what I'm getting by the powder smell. It's not exactly like the smell of candy corn. I think that also, actually, it could be because this was a mix and it has like the chocolate ones here. But this, personally, the smell, it's more of a chocolatey caramel, like a darker smell, versus this is a lot lighter. But that does make sense if it's only, if this flavor is only inspired by this one here, because this one doesn't really have that chocolate smell to it. So I could see this actually having another one. Let's find our scooper in here. Very fluffy powder. Oh my, that scooper is packed full, ladies and gents. Now, in terms of this scooper, I usually always take this top part off, guys, just to let you know. Someone was like,
Shock, you don't have to keep letting us know, man, taking the scooper off, you freaking loot.
Dude, I still get questions every day. What do I do with the top part? Where do I feel it, Shock? Okay, so stop, bro. People still need to know. So I take that top piece off because you only need to fill it to here. Unless you want to funnel it into a water bottle, leave that top part on, but you're just gonna fill it right to there. I didn't even notice my Shock neon sign turned off. All right, let's go ahead and get a scoop of this candy corn G Fuel flavor, lads. Okay, so there we go. That is about 1 scoop of candy corn. I am going to place it into our G Fuel shaker here. Now, I also do have some orange vibe here, so let me get a smell test first on these powders. Orange vibe? Okay, yeah. I'm getting that citrus with that orange. Now that I smell this, it's definitely vanilla caramel. When you smell them back to back, you're like, okay, there's no citrus in the candy corn. In the orange vibe, I can smell like that fruit. But I'm not gonna lie that they do smell similar for sure. But we're gonna mix this for about 30 seconds to a minute, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and give this a taste, ladies and gentlemen. This is the color. I think that's actually more orange than orange vibe, to be honest with you. But I don't know, you know, I almost feel like, do you guys think, no, honestly, no, I was about to say, do you think they should have colored it maybe white instead or like brown? But no, I think this is the perfect color choice. But let's go ahead and give it a smell, ladies and gentlemen. The candy corn flavor, let's give it a smell here. Okay, that does not smell like orange vibe. That doesn't even smell like candy corn either. It's like this weird, oh man, I need to cover, I need to cover the color. It's like a watered down caramel, not vanilla maybe. Oh, I am getting a little bit of that classified vanilla-y smell, if you really think about it. But it's a very odd smell, ladies and gentlemen. But let's go ahead, give it a taste. I'm gonna try not to think about the color. Let's go ahead and give this a taste, lads. Try not to think about the color. That is not orange vibe, okay? I'm gonna say that right away. That's not orange vibe. Trying not to think about the color. It doesn't have the citrusy fruit notes that orange vibe has, but I will say it is more of like a fruity candy corn rather than a robust like caramel candy corn. I mean, it's interesting, ladies and gentlemen. I can obviously see where you're getting orange vibe from this. Some of you guys have tried it, but it's definitely not 100% orange vibe. I think it's a combination of the caramel with the marshmallow and the vanilla. It kind of makes this creamy, but I don't really understand where this kind of orange flavor is coming from. It's like a really, It's like a very, well, not very, but slightly watered down orange vibe with this sort of waxy candy kind of hint and caramel. First off, I'm gonna say this is way ahead of anything that I would have thought it would taste like. I think it tastes way better in this almost fruity candy corn format rather than a more candy-ified format. But I think I'm gonna add a little bit more powder actually. All right, guys, I added a little bit of like a quarter scoop more. Let's go ahead and give it another taste. It could have been a little bit too fluffed in the beginning and I got a fluffy scoop. Smells a little stronger, like candy corn. Oh yeah, that's better. I think my first scoop was a little bit too fluffy. That's more like candy corn. Getting way more of that waxy vanilla caramel flavor. But I obviously can't deny it does have that creamsicle flavor to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I just actually also had Brenna try it, and she definitely thinks that, you know, with the orange color, that is very, and with people's opinions about knowing their opinions before me trying it, you know, definitely makes me think of the orange, but in reality, she definitely thinks it's more of just it has that waxiness, it has that vanilla and maybe some butterscotch, but not too much caramel. So, you know, I definitely do agree with that now that I taste it a little more. You know, I think if this was not orange, if this was brown, I think people's opinions could be totally different. I would love to see some of you guys blindfold somebody possibly and give them this and ask them what it is. But overall, in terms of a rating, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I'd probably give this like a 7 out of 10. You know, if I'm going for something creamy, vanilla-y, you know, I am going to be going with the orange vibe. It is outstanding, absolutely amazing. This is going to be a little bit interesting. I think some people are going to absolutely love it. I think it was an amazing, perfect go at candy corn. And I think they achieved it perfectly. One thing that I would have liked is maybe more caramel flavor. I'm not really getting much of that, especially when I taste, if I taste the real candy corn here. I don't know what I'm getting, but there's something else in this candy corn that's not in the G Fuel flavor. I don't know what it is. I'm definitely getting like that butteriness though. But what am I will definitely say this. I think that, I know that it's weird to say this, but I think the candy corn has a darker, I hate saying this word, but robust kind of like butterscotch caramel hit to it versus the G Fuel is more lighter. I think the G Fuel is lighter, and that almost can make you feel like it's a little orange or fruity. In terms of accuracy, I mean, it's very similar, but like I said, I think in terms of accuracy, I would give it an 8 out of 10 in terms of how close it is to the real thing. It's almost there, it's just missing a little bit more of something. But now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and try it in milk and see if I like this better in milk. All right, guys, so I've got about half a scoop going into this shaker with some milk. I'm using some oat milk today. As you guys know, I am lactose intolerant, so I can't have milk. So my favorite type is oat milk. And we're gonna give this a mix. All right, lads, I think that's mixed up enough. Let's try candy corn in milk and see what we think. Let's get a smell. I think the oat, you know, maybe it would have been better to use like a really low flavor profile almond milk or something. But I usually like going with my oat milk. But I feel like candy corn is such a light flavor that oat smells really taking over there. But let's go ahead and give this a taste, guys. Here we go. Huh. It's not bad. But is it better than water? I almost feel like it just made my milk sweeter. It's like if they came out with some Halloween-inspired milk or something. I don't know. Like candy Halloween milk or something. You know, the milk is really masking that slight caramel that it already had. In a lot of milks, I'm already used to having a vanilla flavor in milk. So I'm really just getting like sweet vanilla milk. I don't know, with a little bit of some weird bitterness. Or some weird something. But, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of starting to really not like it in milk. I think if you're gonna have a candy corn, I think water might be the way to go. Maybe half water, half milk, or like a really light flavor milk, or a zero flavor milk or something. But for me and oat milk, I don't think it's working too well. I would give it a 5 out of 10 in milk, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely not the worst flavor that I've had in milk. Oh God, chili dogs. Alright guys, so if you got your candy corn today, let me know what you guys think. Do you like it? What do you think? Are you on the edge about it? Lots of milk flavors this month, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we got Orange Vibe that just came out. We've got candy corn that's kind of a milk flavor. We got Party Punch coming out as well that's kind of a milk flavor. Well, Party Punch is definitely going to be a milk flavor. But I just want to thank everybody that's been using the code SHOCK for 30% off. I believe today might be the last day that it's going to be 30% off. So definitely make sure to get into order if you guys are thinking of picking anything up. I do think the next 30% might be for Party Punch, but I'm not 100% sure. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. I definitely want to thank everybody. The code uses have just continued to be insane, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to just say, I promise you guys, like I always have, one day, I promise. You know, I can't say when, but I know that shock flavor, you guys are going to be drinking it one day, I promise. So thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace out.